That's it.
Nice to
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, Project you live as a champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. Smackdown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Friday Night Smackdown on Wrestling with Savage. Sorry we're a little late. It took me a little bit to get the stream figured out. So if you're here, if you want to, sign off in the sound off in the comments below. Right now, we're just getting a recap of what happened at Money in the Bank, about how not only did the Usos win, but Roman Reigns took the pin. First time since, I think they said September of 2019 that he's been pinned. So, you know. So right now we're just watching a recap of that and waiting for it to be time. So we're doing that, and we're playing AEW Fight Forever, where we're going to get the supreme honor of getting to beat up the worst thing to happen in professional wrestling, CM Punk. But, so, well, we're waiting for this to recap to be done. Should be a good night of content. Like I said, if you're in the comment section and you'd like to sound off, let me know who's here so I can interact with you. I will, but again, don't feel pressured into doing anything. Just it's whatever's good. So SmackDown opens, and tonight is the Tribal Court, the trial of the Tribal Chief. Grayson Waller is going to have Edge on his show tonight. Should be interesting. We know that Karrion Kross is going to take on AJ Styles. And I can't remember what the other match was. I know there was another one, but I know that Sheamus will take on Austin Theory for the U.S. title. But let's be honest here. That ain't going nowhere. And we start off with the Usos coming out in red gear with their We the Ones t-shirt. What was that? Dominator. Okay. I had to figure out how to do my finisher in the game. Man. All these months later, and AEW still doesn't have the name fixed correctly. His name is not CM Punk. It's CM Puke. Because we all puke when we have to watch one of his matches. No, not really. He's not really that bad. He's just... We got the Usos. They jump in, they jab in, they swagger into the ring. Yep, they're talking about how a couple of months ago the Usos were facing a tribal trial because of some stuff and how the situation's changed. And it has. The situation has changed. Uso chants. In your city. They said Roman couldn't be beat. They did say that. And guess what happened at Money in the Bank? He got beat. 1, 2, 3, middle of the ring. So their 4th of July was real good. Out comes Paul Heyman. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the best manager in pro wrestling history. That's right, in history. His name is Paul Heyman. He serves as special counsel and the wise man to our tribal chief, Roman. I don't know why I'm doing the rolling the R. He doesn't do that. Roman Reigns. OP? What do you mean OP? Sorry, Broken Star Gaming. I don't know what you mean by OP. Wise man, please shut your mouth. Heyman to stop talking. And evidently it's Solo Sikoa because he places his hand over the microphone. Crowd chanting Solo. Solo's actually think Solo's getting over. Oh, but then he throws the microphone outside. Solo looks pissed. About to beat the crap out of his brothers. Wondering. And here comes Roman. And I don't know if Savage or Jay or either one going to be on here. Savage said he might be, but might be plus $50 will get you a cup of coffee these days. He's got a great theme. I really do love Roman's theme. It's like it fits him as a heel. Here he comes wearing that god-awful yellow belt. Bob Backlund, Hulk Hogan, and Bruno Sammartino are the only people who have held the title longer than Roman Reigns. And if we're being honest with each other here, just being honest, chat, he's gonna beat Hulk Hogan. No doubt in my mind, they're gonna have Roman hold that title longer than Hulk Hogan. It's just, to me, it just is a matter of looking at it from a business standpoint. Roman Reigns sells. He's good for business. And the truth of the matter is, Hulk Hogan has a lot of stigma attached to him. I think he's going to outlast him. And now we go to a commercial break. So. And so I'm just trying to figure out what I want to play tonight. Oh, let's see. You know, a Buffalo Wild Wing or a Wingstop commercial, which is making me want wings. So, curse you guys. Boom, like the fuse. So I'm going to play Fight Forever while I'm waiting for it to come back for a commercial break. Going to continue my road to elite as who should have been on one of the main rosters as a wrestler, Adam Cole. And the reason I can say that is because Adam Cole is one of the best wrestlers in the world, or he was in NXT. And quite frankly, WWE was an idiot for not getting him to re-sign, although I can kind of see why he didn't want to, considering Vince was going to make him a manager. And it's like, ooh, a manager. That's a good use of Adam Cole. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Are you kidding me? Oh, what the? Okay, I'm getting lied to here, guys. We're getting back to the trial of the tribal chief. That minigame sucked. We got everyone in the ring now. We're hearing stuff from Well, let me turn the sound down on my game so that I can play the game in silence, but still on this. You got pinned, Chance. Madison Square Garden. Acknowledge him. Yeah, they're right. He got pinned. But last time he checked, he's still the tribal chief. So let him see if he gets all this right. Tribal chief chance going now. Ask if Usos hears it. Lord knows they ain't the tribal chief. Uso chant going now. And whether he believes it or not, neither one of them are the tribal chief. Yet. He's having trouble understanding why he's even here tonight. He says that because he didn't call for it, it's not legitimate. It doesn't matter. Why are they wasting his time? He wants to know which one thinks they have the authority to even call him out here and put him on trial. Both of them say, nah, not this time, Roman. He thinks he's going to manipulate them like always, but nope. Exhibit A. Showing us now stuff about how Roman used to mistreat them. Talking about how they work for him. They ain't. He's the guy. He makes all the choices. What's up, Stephen Chambers? How's it going, man? We're watching this exhibit on the whole tribal chief thing. I don't even know how to explain this. But basically just all this stuff about how Roman mistreated them and Roman, they're doing a good job with this. Roman knows that he's messed up. After watching all that, Roman's just smiling. You f***ed up chance start. So we're getting that sense. They're cutting the sound for the moment. We're back now. He says no, he didn't. He didn't mess up. No, he didn't. Yes, chance going. That's not who he is. That's not who he is. That's who he was forced to be. You think he wanted to lower himself? You think he wanted to do all of that? He did it for them. He did it for them and for the fans. Bullshit chants going, so that's being censored out too because WWE is so weird with how they'll censor some shit they won't. Unfortunately, Stephen Chambers, you're probably right. He's pointing out that he didn't need the bloodline. The bloodline needed him. He was a main eventing WrestleMania before the bloodline. He did all this for the family, and they compile his worst moments to embarrass him. They claim, he says that now he's taken on the weight of everybody's family. He think he's got. He says he didn't need to take on their children. He has 5 of his own. He doesn't need money. He doesn't need the power. He doesn't want it. He doesn't need it. He's done. He's done. He's done with all of it. He wants it. It's his. He throws down the microphone. Says, if you want it so bad, it's yours. Na 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 na, hey hey, goodbye, chants going. I mean, obviously he's not really leaving. That would be beyond stupid. Taking the layoff. He says, do you see this? This is a responsibility. And he puts the lei around Jay's neck. Roman Reigns looking like he's crying. Taking the belt off. Throwing it away. Getting down on one knee. Both knees. He's crying. Holy shit chant's going. Jay is up next to him. And he low blows him. Knew that was coming. Roman Reigns, you can't trust anything. I mean, the idea that Roman Reigns would go, I'm done with all this. I'm just going to give it up. Come on. Jimmy attacking Roman now. And now Solo's pulling him off and throws him away like he's hot garbage. Solo now picks up the lei. No, RJB. He can't be that because CM Puke isn't even part of any company. Oh, right. He's part of AEW, but he's nothing more than filler. Solo spikes Jimmy. Solo now picking up that lei. Wrapped around his arm. He's looking it over. And he's going to hand it back to Roman. Jey Uso attacking Roman Reigns from behind. Solo with the spinning solo, which honestly is a much better finisher than that stupid Samoan spike, in my opinion. I don't see how the Samoan spike is supposed to do anything other than just make us all go, You stuck your finger in another dude's throat. That's impressive. Now a Superman punch onto Jimmy. Roman and Solo have taken out the Usos. Roman doing things on his own terms. Roman and Solo clearing off the announce table. Roman proceeding to continue to beat down Jimmy. But Solo pulls him off and decks him with a big old right hand. Now he puts him up. They're talking about Roman suckered the Usos in. This was always his plan. He wanted to see the Usos suffer. He's got Jimmy's hands tied up in the ring ropes. And now he is going to put Jay. No, sorry. He's got Jay tied up in the ring ropes. He's going to put Jimmy through the table. Roman grabbing his title belt. You suck chants going on. And Jimmy just gets blasted with the title. Literally just wailing on him with the championship. Stares off the head of Jimmy. The ha was something about my game, not the ha about this beatdown. Although, at the same time, ha ha! Roman is now circling Jimmy like a shark smelling blood. Anger and just incensed at what he feels was the betrayal by his cousins. And again, the steps go off of Jimmy's head. Jay finally frees himself. He's going after Roman. Both of them are lifeless now. That's what they're saying, anyways. He's yelling at them to finish it. To finish it, I mean. Complete and utter destruction tonight. He's burying him under tables and chairs and all sorts of stuff. If he pulls out a ladder, so help me, I'll be like tables and ladders and chairs. Oh my. They're saying Solo trying to do what he couldn't do at Money in the Bank. And he puts Jimmy through the table. Good Lord, guys. I've got to fight Death Triangle 3-on-1. Even in the video games, the AEW refs are incompetent. Complete and utter destruction tonight, everyone. Yeah, I'm sure it is, Gianna. I'm sure it is a great crowd. I mean, SmackDown always has great crowds. Actually, I would say go so far as to say SmackDown usually has better crowds than. I would go so far as to say SmackDown actually has better crowds than Raw usually. Oh, come on. Oh. So help me, I will hit a brainbuster on every single person in this match. Are you kidding me? Rope break, really? Golly. So help me, I'm just hitting brainbusters on every person who's. Now we got paramedics taking Jimmy away. Says he ain't going nowhere. This is freaking. They believed that Reigns had turned the reins of the bloodline over to Jey Uso in a low blow. I mean, come on, really? Ain't nobody buying that was what we thought. Lord. Oh, Lord. Seriously? Yes. Somehow I actually managed to beat all three. All three. Jeez. That ridiculous. That was ridiculous, guys. Had to beat all three members of Death Triangle at the same time. That's insane. And of course, I got injured at that match. Of course, I did. Sheamus coming up now. And out comes Austin Theory, which means it's time for A-Town down. I'm super happy. The reason I'm happy is because even though there's no way Sheamus wins this match, it will be a killer match. Sheamus lifts him up, slams in the corner, repeated blows to the head. Sheamus is pissed and he is on a tear tonight. They're calling Austin Theory an egotistical champion. I don't know if it's ego. I mean, he's Sheamus from the top wipes out Austin Theory. And we go to a commercial break. And it's talking about how the new Barbie movie is the single worst movie ever made. Single worst movie ever made. Ever. Utter garbage. They say it's some of the most woke crap you'll ever see. I can't tell y'all what's going on during the commercial break. If Gianna was live, they could because you know, well, they're at the show. But yeah, I guess Savage isn't going to show up tonight. Oh well. I mean, Jay could get his big fat ass on. No, I'm just kidding. Jay's a great guy, and he's got some. We don't always agree on everything, but you know, I respect the dude. He's even if his opinions are different than mine, he's a smart guy and knows what he's talking about, and I respect that. You know what time it is, guys? Huh? You know what time it is? It's time that I flip this guy around and lower the boom. So, oh, is it back on? Nope, not yet. And we're back. Madison Square Garden. Sheamus is on the top rope, but he gets cut off by Austin Theory. Austin Theory going for a superplex on him. Oh, wait. Is he? Austin Theory going for the 10 beats of the Byron. He only gets to 3 before Sheamus stops him, and that pissed Sheamus off. Sheamus just decks him with a big right hand. Yep, if he wins, this will be the fourth U.S. title in Sheamus's career. He's not going to win, but if he does. Near to Austin Theory. 1, 2, kick out. Jimmy Uso's been carted away in an ambulance, you guys. Sheamus just decks Austin Theory, just hits him in the gut with a right fist. Austin back up, though, and hits him with a big shoulder tackle. Gets 2, and now he grabs his arm and starts repeatedly kicking him in the chest. Austin Theory trying to go up to the top rope. I'll never understand why when they have them down, they go to the top rope. It seems like it's a bad move. Rarely, if ever, pays off. Austin Theory on the top rope. Sheamus hits him in the head. Sheamus off the top rope. Is on the top rope, sorry. Sheamus. Theory, he's got Theory, and he's going to go for a white noise off the top rope, but Theory ducks out and blow to the elbow. And now, oh my gosh, from the top rope, he is going for a spinning backbreaker type thing. Sheamus kicks out at 2, which is, that was an impressive move. Oh. Punch. But anyways, just waiting for the commercials to be over so we can get back to what actually matters, the wrestling. And Boom! Oh, there's a lot of commercials, guys. Sorry, I can't do nothing about the commercials. If I could, trust me, I would. Because you know who likes commercials? Nobody! And we're back in the historic Madison Square Garden. Sheamus with corner clotheslines to Mr. Theory. Sheamus with a power slam. A lot of people think that he could win, they're saying. Lifts him up, going for that high cross. Did y'all know that the high cross is one of the few WWE finishers that has never been kicked out of? Theory rolls through, but oh, Sheamus just grabs him and slams him down to the mat. Sheamus with a clover leaf in the middle of the ring. And there's Pretty Deadly getting us in. Pretty Deadly coming out here. And they're getting 7 beats of the Byron for their troubles. Open the window and Austin Theory climbed through it is what they're saying. Butch and Ridge come out and they're throwing away the bra. They're getting them out of there. Sheamus goes for a bro, but it doesn't work. Theory with a roll up. 1, 2, 3. And there you go. They win. Theory is still your U.S. United States champion. And he won, as Simon Miller would say, with the most devastating move in all of sports entertainment, the surprise roll-up. Grayson Waller gonna have Edge on his show tonight. I'm waiting to see who's going to be his first actual guest because I'm curious to know. We're getting a recap of Monday Night Raw when the Beast returned. Cody Rhodes is supposedly going to have a message for the Beast incarnate, Brocky Lesnar, for for this next upcoming Monday, evidently. Can we please stop with the whole, if you call out a mega star like Logan Paul, Logan Paul is not a mega star. At best, he's a, I don't know, brown dwarf. Commercial for Final Fantasy 16, which, guys, if you have a PlayStation 5 and you have not played FF16, play it. It is great. One of the absolute best games I've played in a very long time. Getting a horrible commercial about Cascade. We're now getting a commercial for Reese's, and it's making me want a Reese's, which is not good because I'm on the paleo, which means I'm not supposed to have sugar, but I want it. I want sugar, people. Oh. Oh. Neck is killing me. Something about Sean Sticks Larkin's Crime Cam 24/7. Who knows? I don't think I've watched Fox for anything other than Smackdown in 5+ years. They're showing us footage from way back when Bruno Sammartino won, Hulk Hogan won the title, WrestleMania, basically the history of Madison Square Garden. And it does admittedly have a lot of history. When Triple H returned, Kofi Kingston, leg dropping through the thing, Kane losing his mask and us seeing what was underneath it, Becky Lynch, the famous Stone Cold Steve Austin stunner where he was like, blah, 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 blah. And now it's time for the Grayson Waller effect. No. Boom, boom. Grayson Waller. Accusation. Friday Night Smackdown. The Dynamite from Down Under. He is the moment maker, the Aussie icon, the host of the Grayson Waller effect. Grayson Waller. Grayson Waller. Hasn't even had a match yet, and here he stands in the most famous arena. He knows what they're all thinking. They've never seen such a handsome bloke in all their life. But none bigger than the fact that his guest tonight is an 11-time world champion. He's a WWE Hall of Famer. He is the rated R superstar Edge. I have to say, guys, this is good. I like that they're not having Grayson rush into a match. Crowd singing along with Edge's theme. And a broken dream, and we'll leave it all behind. On this day, it's so real to me. Everything has come to life. Not a chance to retrace and dream. Not a chance to feel. A chance to feel alive. Oh, Grayson Waller saying, giving him things, props, clapping, saying, please sit down. Welcome and take a seat. Edge is feeling it. Steamy hot night in New York City. Wait, we know all about the arena, all that type of stuff. Let's get to the big announcement. Tell the world. Edge doesn't know what he's talking about. 12th anniversary of his career. And Edge has had a long and historic career. He wants to know why he's back in WWE. Pretty simple. It's because of the fans. He wants to talk to New York, not Grayson Waller. Edge says they go way back, New York and him. SummerSlam 98, which was here in this building. He was the mystery partner for Sable. Came down through the crowd. Telling the crowd to get on up. That night he ran and he dove clear over those ropes. He claims that New York City's respect is hard won. We all know that's not true. He's always been a hard worker and a big dreamer. That is why him and New York work. Grayson Waller says Edge is retiring. Edge looks shocked. Last week, he was standing eye to eye with John Cena in London. This week, he's standing square to square, Radar Superstar. So he said someone must see something in you, but he's been here for half a hiccup. He has doggy paddled his way into some deep water. He's not retiring. He needs to. Oh, Edge is having a match here tonight. It's going to be the Rated R Superstar Edge one-on-one against Grayson Waller. This is going to be good. Grayson Waller's first win is going to be over Edge. They're showing us again how it looked like Roman Reigns was going to turn over the reins, but then proceeded to low blow Jimmy Uso, or Jay, or whoever it is. Showing us again the beatdown the Usos got. How they were laying completely motionless at ringside. Oh, Jay in the ambulance. Jimmy's being medically evaluated. Now we're going to get AJ Styles versus Karrion Kross. Styles making his entrance. I doubt Kross wins this, but maybe, just maybe, there's a chance at least that this results in Kross being seen as a little bit more, you know, they're calling Karrion Kross the eerie and mythical now. So, you know. And another commercial break. Waiting for the commercials to end, and in the meantime, kicking the butt of Matt Jackson, which is always a fun thing to do. For those of you who like wrestling, if you have not picked up the AEW Fight Forever video game, it is worth it. It is a fun game to play, and that's all that matters in the grand scheme of things is it fun? The answer is yes, it is fun. Get in a commercial for concussion awareness, which is a good thing. You're never going to hear me knock concussion awareness stuff. Waiting. It's time for it to be back already. Come on. Why do we have to sit through 1,000 commercials about stuff nobody cares about, like soccer? I mean, it's not like anybody actually cares or watches soccer because, they don't. Do. Hey, look, it's the Women's FIFA. Nobody cares. Later on tonight, we will get Edge versus Grayson Waller. AJ Styles carrying Cross. Carrying Cross didn't even get a freaking entrance this time around. Carrying Cross with a clothesline just slams AJ into the corner. Repeated fists to the head. Carrying Cross has got his leg taped up. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if he's hurt, what's going on there. He's actually looking pretty good in this match so far. But something we always got to remember, Styles makes people look better. He does. Cross with the cross hammer. Says AJ may be down and out. Here comes the cross jacket. AJ Styles trying to block it. Jawbreaker. Pele kick. Styles going for something in the corner. Didn't work. Gets his cross. AJ. Scarlett trying to pull AJ off the rope. Doesn't work. Mi Chin is there. Throws Scarlett into the barricade. AJ Styles went for it, didn't work. Styles with a forearm to the back of the head. Cross in position for the phenomenal forearm. Hits it. 1, 2, 3. And of course, because God forbid they ever let Cross actually get a good match and make it look like he's actually going to win. I don't even know why they even have this guy on the roster. They're doing absolutely nothing with him. He deserves better than this. I'm not saying that Karrion Kross should be like world champion or anything like that, but come on, he deserves better than this. Is this a cooking show? What do you mean, Jeff Swanson? Is what a cooking show? No, this is Smackdown. Smackdown, we're seeing the thing about Asuka versus Charlotte. Who's going to win the women's championship? Nobody cares because nobody cares about women's wrestling. They're talking about how Charlotte took out Bianca, although that was an accident. Bianca going after Asuka. No more cutting the line for an opportunity. Here we go. Out comes Asuka. You can hide from blah blah noise. Wait, that can't be right. What did I hear just now? It sounded like they said SummerSlam is tomorrow, and I was like, no. You and me both, Jeff. You and me both. You and me both. I would love to see Asuka spit Charlotte at the green mist in Charlotte's face. I'd love to see Julia Hart spit the black mist in her face. I would love to see anyone spit anything in Charlotte's face. Charlotte Flair is not the best of all time. I know that Savage would tell you she is, but he's lying to you. Lying. Come on. Which show? The Savage one or the SmackDown? This SmackDown's been decent. If you're talking about our show, that's what you can expect every night, Jeff. You should become not a member. You should subscribe to the channel and give us a like. But we're glad y'all are here. We know that y'all have a lot of choices, and we're glad that you picked the best choice, us. Well, thank you, Jeff. I'm glad you like us. It's going to be a good rest of this thing, I hope. Good Lord. Time for Adam Cole to lower the boom. Because that's what he does. When he's in control, Adam Cole lowers the boom. And then he gets the pin. And Mr. Brody Lee takes the pin. Even though I'm a huge Mr. Brody Lee fan, and quite frankly, the man was a legend. Legend. Unfortunately, he's a legend who passed way too soon. Rip, Brody. Rip. Talking about the Seattle All-Star game, which again, does anyone care about baseball? My guess is the answer is how do I put this? No. Asuka's in the ring. No one is ready for Asuka. Uh, according to this, it says he's doing good. He's recovering slowly but surely. Um, he's getting better, Jeff. Oh, Bailey, and is Io gonna cash in? Moonsault, is Io gonna cash in? Bianca grabbing Bailey so that she can't cash in. Bianca throwing Bailey into the side of the wall. Io did not cash in the contract, so she still has it, but good Lord, Charlotte's outfit is terrible. It's bad. Ricochet, we're getting a recap of what went down between Ricochet and Logan Paul. Which actually, I have to admit, that was the scariest spot in the men's ladder in the bank. Men's ladder in the bank money match, at least for me. Broken. They were reminding you that he delivered a broken arrow, and Mr. Damian Priest is now Senor Money in the Bank. And he can cash in on anyone at any time. And now we are getting the match. We're gonna now get the Edge versus Grayson Waller match. Edge versus Grayson Waller. Good Lord. And now Grayson Waller is going to face Edge. Boom! Oh. $9:20 p.m. Aruba. Bon noche? I'm not sure if that's how you say that, but good night, Jeff. Hope you have a good one, man. Get some rest. Waiting for these commercials to be over. Oh, goodness. Oh, having to do a really frustrating match, you guys. Chicago had a shit fire. It was a really big and bad deal, you guys. Woo! Pale that Bimba star. Come on, stay down this time, Mr. Lucha Pundorf. Oh my gosh, he kicked out again, you guys. But he ain't gonna kick out of the boom. Commercials for drug addiction, which, if anybody knows anyone suffering from a drug addiction, help them remember it's never too late to get help. They can get it. Be there for them. You know that they're not going through this alone. They may think they are, but they're not. We're reminded of 1994 of Dwayne's debut as Rocky Maivia, Undertaker at WrestleMania 2020, SmackDown 2021, Royal Rumble 2018. A lot of really great moments in the buildings of. So, Edge still in the middle of his entrance. They're talking about WWE Fastlane, which is before too long. Boom. Bum 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 bum. Grayson Waller making his entrance now. And look, I like Edge, but this win needs to go to Grayson Waller. Edge is a bona fide legend, and he loses nothing from taking a pin here. Grayson Waller could get all of his momentum taken right here now. Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. This could be the last time we ever see Edge in Madison Square Garden. Edge, Edge with that. I don't know even what to call that. Lifting gut buster with the knee. It was good. Says he's the most captivating thing. Oh Lord. The spear, clubbing blows to the back of Grayson Waller. You still got it, chance going on. I mean, I don't know that Edge ever lost it, if we're being honest with each other, guys. Grayson Wallace says, I've got it too. And now Walla doing a kind of rolling off the back leapfrog of him. Edge catches him though. All the way slam from Edge. And Waller is looking shocked here. Smackdown debut match in the ring with a Hall of Famer. Edge going for the spear, but Waller counters it with a high knee. He throws Edge to the outside. Waller still favoring those ribs, though. Comes outside and a big clothesline from Grayson Waller to Edge. He says it's sink or swim for Grayson Waller. Sink or swim, and he's going to swim. Let's see. Commercial break, you guys. Having to do a fatal four-way match with Dustin Rhodes, Malachi Black, and Penta Cero Miedo. Not exactly what I'd consider a fun match, but, something to do. Yeah, Malachi Black got the pin on Penta Zero Miedo because evidently Penta is so useless that he can't even kick out of a headlock driver. So, waiting for the commercials to end. Taking too long. It always does. We're getting a commercial for the WWE shop. It's one of the best, with one of my personal favorite shirts, by the way, which is the new Cody Rhodes one that's from undesirable to undeniable, which I think is a great t-shirt, by the way. Edge has to kick out at 2 after that flying DDT from Edge, which was a pretty good, actually. Grayson Waller, though, looking like he's in control, doing pretty good in this match. I mean, I'm not surprised. Grayson Waller is great, but, one thing to step into the ring with guys like LA Knight, who I love, by the way, but another to be in the ring for your first match on SmackDown against, well, I mean, look at it. It's Edge. I mean, he's a legend for a reason, guys. Yeah. Wade is saying that much as you may loathe him, Grayson Waller does show flashes of true greatness in the ring, and yes, he does. I think Waller's got a very good long career in front of him. Edge with repeated punches to him. Knee to the gut for Waller. Grayson Waller has him in a headlock submission type thing, and he says, "This is a Hall of Famer, huh?" Waller goes for that top rope thing of his, but it misses. Edge said, they say Edge hurt his leg in the process, you guys, so Grayson Waller may have even more of a chance now. Edge crawling to the ropes to help him get up. Edge with a big boot to Waller. Waller goes back, but gets pancaked. They say if you want to win, you better fight truth and nail, just like Edge did. Edge slides out. He goes for a power bomb. Power bomb on the outside. That's gotta hurt. Edge getting up on the apron, going to the top rope. Going up top. He goes. Crossbody. Waller kicks out at 2. Yeah, they're saying not often you'll see a high crossbody from Edge. Edge is questioning what he needs to do to put the arrogant Aussie away. Or at least that's what they claim. Waller wants to block. Has him up on his shoulders. Edge counters, sends him flying into the corner. That rolling unprettier 1, 2. Edge kicks out at 2 with after that rolling unprettier. They said that was a page out of Christian's playbook, so it was interesting to hear WWE officials, or well, commentary, I guess, but reference Christian. That was nice. See, that's what I don't get is even though they're competition, I don't see why you can't reference each other. Sink or swim, repeatedly kicking him. Waller saying that he runs this place. Edge with a blow to the gut. Oh my gosh, that spinning right hand from Waller looked vicious. 1, 2, kick out. WWE fans. Edge turns it around. Execution. But he's too exhausted to make the cover. Golly. This has actually been a really, really good match, actually. This has been a good match, you guys. Good match. Good match. Going for the spear. Waller ducks out of the way. He went for the rolling stunner, but Edge countered with a spear. 1, 2, 3. And we get exactly the wrong result. But that was still a really good match, you guys. Yeah. He went for that rolling stunner, but Edge countered it with a spear. And, I mean, Edge getting on the microphone. He says, "Hey, Waller, you swam," and throws the microphone at Waller. Edge signing off on Waller. That's going to be good for his career. I mean, let's not forget, this is the same kind of thing we saw with Kurt Angle and John Cena. We know how that turned out. He says Jay Uso does not respect his authority. And Jay is looking for Roman. And the tribal chief will be in the ring waiting for him. And Adam Cole has just won the AEW World Championship by topping out John Douchebag Moxley. How's everyone doing? It was almost over. Hey, Jay, you gonna get on here for the last like 5-10 minutes, or you just basically just gonna chill? I don't know if Savage is gonna do a recap at the end or what we're gonna do. Oh, nice. Thank you, Jay, Chop. I appreciate that. It's been a pretty good SmackDown. Not terrible. I mean, the exact opposite of terrible, actually. It's been pretty dang good. I've enjoyed this. Okay. I am 1,000% convinced now that you can't draw above a 2 in the Casino Battle Royale match in the freaking AEW game, because I kid you not, I've now freaking done this match 5 times and never once gotten higher than a 2 for my entry. Roman says we're going to do this one more time. Madison Square Garden and all of New York. Acknowledge your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. And out comes the Uso. Well, Jey Uso, anyways. Jey Uso has returned to the Garden. Roman Reigns may be playing this narrative. Nope, here he comes out of the crowd. He says this may be a very bad idea given everything we witnessed tonight. Thanks to his twin brother Jimmy. Solo Sikoa looking like he's going to meet him there. Jey unloading on Solo Sikoa. The animosity is boiling over, you guys. Get out of here, MJF, you piece of junk. Now we're getting a super kick from Jey to Solo. Jey Uso teeing off with that chair on his brother, Solo Sikoa. He's taking out all the frustrations on Solo. Heyman and Reigns in retreat, though. Emotion outpouring from Jey Uso, he says. Years of pin-up frustration, and Jey is now posing with the title belt. Roman tells him to put it down. He says, you try to take Jimmy from me. Guess what? Trialist tribal chief. He's looking at the judge, jury, and executioner right now. Now he's got to get him. It's now trial by combat. Now going to be just one-on-one Roman Reigns and Jey Uso for the title. Jey Uso wanted to be main event Jey Uso. And that'll be it for tonight, guys. That's the end of SmackDown. So, Solid show. I'd give it a B. I mean, okay, I'll say this. The best part of the show for me was that Grayson Waller match. Even though I still think that Waller should have won, I will say I think that getting the rub from Edge got him a lot of I think there's I think it really is going to help him. And other than that, I don't even know what to say other than that. But yeah, good show. I look forward to seeing more of it. Smackdown will be next Friday, and as far as I know, we'll be doing Collision here tomorrow. So look forward to that. Should be good. Good night, everyone, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.